Good morning. It's Petra, keeping it real and raw, day 40. Wow, gosh, I'm almost halfway point. And it's Monday. It is raining out here a bit, so I haven't made it out for my walk yet. And haven't done a whole lot of exercise over the weekend. Rather enjoyed the Olympics and taking part in watching some of the events. Anyway, so just before the weekend, I think I mentioned on Friday that I got a phone call that I have to go see my doctor, my family doctor, not the hormone doctor. That's in uh, February 20th. I go see him. And interesting enough, my cholesterol is high. How high in regards to high, I don't know. I'll talk to him on Thursday. But interesting too is for the most part I don't eat a lot of meat. But in my trip, but I do still, I gotta admit, I do still love the taste of meat. I don't like the practices of what happens in the slaughterhouses and so forth. That really bothers me. And I'm almost at a point of really wanting and trying very hard to let go for ethical reasons, eating meat and animal byproducts. So, but that is a journey and that is a process that requires, if you do it all or nothing, it could backfire on you. So over the years I have tried to go vegetarian, vegan, and I succeed for so many days, and then I fall off and I eat some meat and I put those blinders on and try not to think what happens to the animals. And yes, there is a debate about animals not feeling, and this is what their purpose here in life is, and it's really a personal opinion. But I think in the end you've got to go with what feels right for you in your heart. But saying that, really high cholesterol only comes from animal products. The flesh of animals and eggs and butter and milk and so forth. And unless you have a hereditary, I'm not sure about whether hereditary can make you have high cholesterol if you are avoiding the animal products. Some of the books that I've read don't agree that genetics is just a vehicle we use as an excuse to perhaps sometimes not better our lifestyle or whatever, because we think, well, it's in the family, why bother? And some of the books that I've come across, I can't remember what they are, but they do say, you know what, you can bypass genetics. So, but anyway, so again, I did have some meat and cheeses and so forth while I was in New York, and took me a few days to get back on track again. But for the most part, my diet has always included some cooked meats. I also have to cook every night meat for my husband. So it's that I really like the smell, and sometimes it smells better than it actually tastes, and a weakness comes over you. But hopefully in time I'll be able to get that mental thing going and get stronger no matter what happens around me. Stay focused on myself. So anyway, so over the weekend I was basically pretty good. And what I've incorporated too is some chia seeds. And so I can get my protein from all greens. So it's not necessary that you need to eat animal products to get protein. Nature has very intelligently put protein in our greens, proteins in fruits, proteins in vegetables. There isn't a high percent, don't get me wrong. There's maybe 5 or so percent, but that is enough. I think that we don't need 50% or 40% protein that we are getting from animal products. So, but there are so many other products out there that will fulfill the protein quota, and that's hemp seeds, hugely. Complete protein with your omega-3s and 6 and 9s, very balanced. Then we have also chia seeds. And chia seeds are fabulous. You can get them in different colors. You can get them in black, brown, white, and they are a powerhouse of nutrition, a complete protein as well. And how you make them. Now, chia seeds should not just be sprinkled over things. They need to gel. So in order to release the goodness, in order to release the enzymes that are outside most of the shells or most of the seeds. So what you do is you get a jar, and you put in this jar, I put about 1 tablespoon of seeds and the rest water, and you just shake it up and you keep it in the fridge, and you add a tablespoon to 3 tablespoons per I'm doing good here per cup of juice. And this is also great for kids. Kids like, for instance, my grandson is in the process of not really wanting animal meat. And of course that concerns a lot of parents. Well, where are they going to get their protein from? And if they don't take in enough greens, you're going to have to supplement. And this is a fabulous way to supplement kids that do not want protein in ways of meat or eggs or cheese. Make them a green smoothie. It has absolutely no taste. It does feel a little bit sort of bubbly, but make a banana smoothie, make a date smoothie, put a tablespoon in for the kids each morning, and you know that they're going to get the nutrition to keep their brains working and functioning and good energy. So my tip for today is incorporate some chia seeds into your diet, and it'll do just good for you. Anyway, so then what else did I do? Oh yeah, my numbers today are fairly good. My glucose is 6. My blood pressure is 135 over 83, and pulse is 90. So that's all in fairly good numbers. They aren't low, but they certainly aren't high. And so what else did I do? Oh, I made oatmeal, raw oatmeal cookies. And when you start craving for the not so good foods, I'm thinking, well, I've got to do a healthier version. If I'm going to eat something that I need to fulfill a desire or an urge to eat something sweet or oatmeal-y or cookie-like. So that's what I did. So I made these great little oatmeal cookies, and what I did was I put 2 cups of oatmeal, and then I took another 2 cups and made that into flour in my blender. Then I added a cup of sunflower seeds. I added a cup of cacao nibs, which is real raw cacao chocolate in its beginning stages before it turns into chocolate, and they're called cacao nibs. And then I added some spices and a little bit of Himalayan salt. I also added 4 apples that I grated and I put in here to substitute for fat. I also put some homemade prune jam, and that works as well for fat. So, and then I mixed it all up, and you can bake these as well for about maybe 15-20 minutes. But I put them in the dehydrator overnight. Now they seem really tough, so maybe I left them in too long, but they were left in a little bit too long. I think I left them in a little more than 8 hours. So because there isn't a lot of liquid in here, I didn't add a lot of liquid. So, but anyways, they're still going to substitute for those processed cookies. So that's it for today. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great Monday, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Of course, tomorrow is that weigh-in day. So we'll see how it goes. Anyways, take care, and we'll see you later. Bye.